Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another additional Creatures 2 Creature Spotlight. And today's we're doing the Chungkingosaurus. Easy to tell, it's, obviously a relative of a stegosaur, correct? And right now I have it actually sitting, so it's good and make you stand up. Certain dinosaurs from additional Creatures 2 have a sit command, and you can't ride them while they're sitting down, but it does increase their regen and health and stamina regens, which is kind of handy at times. Also, it keeps them from chasing after things right away. But definitely a dangerous looking beastie here, and one of my favorite dinosaurs actually. I love these guys. So one thing you're going to know as soon as you hop on, they can turn in place. And they are awesome at getting around and whatnot. Now, they don't have a jump, obviously, but they're very maneuverable. And let's see. Anything that attacks them, let's see, it only takes 80% of incoming damage, and 60% of that damage is returned to the attacker, which makes these guys excellent at like the Megapithecus fight. Also, they're immune to venom, and they will inflict venom upon anything that hits them or that they hit. Now, they have a few attacks. So, left click, tail swipe. Then there is right click. Let me see if I can find... I don't really see anything else. Oh, here. See what I can. So right click is basically a tail smack at anything behind you, which can be a little interesting to line up. Let's see. There we go. And that attack hits just as hard as the regular tail swipe as well. Is that really a Scorpiovenator down here? Wow. C is a bite attack, which, gathers thatch, No fiber, though, but thatch and berries. And now one of the... Thwap. One of the funnest attacks on this guy is their X attack. Which hits quite a bit harder. You can't use it while moving. It brings you down to a sudden stop is what happens. Here we go. And they're one of those rare beasties. They're an herbivore that can actually harvest corpses. Let's see, they've also got a roar attack. Now they can harvest meat and whatnot, but they are obligate, herbivores. So, and one of the other cool things is makes them great for boss fights. They have a gang boost ability. So the more of them you have, the more damage and the more of a threat they are. But they are a lot faster than regular Stego. They can do most of the same things. They don't quite have the damage resistance though. But they have a 20% damage resistance, not 50 like a regular Stego does. But they do reflect damage like a Kintra does, and also they inflict venom, which is awesome. Never underestimate the power of a DOT. Stat-wise, they're actually pretty decent stats. But it's, if you're going to be using them for like a Megapithecus fight, honestly, you're going to want to get up to like 50,000 health, which is not horribly hard to do. But it'll pretty much guarantee that these guys actually make it to the end of the fight. Now, mileage may vary on different difficulties, whatnot. I usually play on difficulty 12, so it's honestly not that hard to get something up that high health-wise. But now, one of the downsides of these guys, they don't show damage. You look at her health now, and she's less than half, right? And we hop up here, you know, screen's obviously red and everything like that. You never know it by looking at her. She looks pristine until she'll keel over and die. So that is a bit of a downside. But you can make her sit. This is one of the dinos that is also actually... The sit can be kind of annoying, honestly. Because it's bound to R by default, right? So if you're riding on her and you go to like reload your weapon or whatever, then yeah, because you can shoot from the back of these things too. I got a couple Osteoraptors there and Ichthyornis. Ichthyornis just love Osteoraptors for some reason. I have no idea why. But yeah, so if you go to reload, then you're probably going to make the thing sit, and yeah, it's going to kick you out of the saddle. Because there's no, yeah, you can't be mounted while they're sitting. Bit unfortunate, but... And these guys, I mean, they all look like this color-wise, right? But once you start getting mutations in on them, they can really become amazing. But I think that's just about everything about this guy. Or this girl, anyway. Like I said, they are definitely one of my favorites. They're incredibly useful and strong to boot. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until the next one, Signing out. Have fun.